Good Saturday morning, everybody. It's Trevor Thompson, the self-appointed Looney Tunes Critic in here, and we're about to watch. This is a request. This is an actual honored commentary request from Catherine. Oh, Mary Songstress. I actually know who that is. Well, I don't know her, but you know, I recognize the name, and that's the thing when people send their requests, and when it finally gets to me, it's usually their actual name and not the name that they have on YouTube. But I should say something about the commentaries real quick. I know we're still new to the whole commentary request thing here, but a lot of you guys are still making requests in the comment section. Commentary section. That's what it's turning into. Half the comments are requests for other commentaries, and it's just not going to happen that way. I mean, you're literally wasting your time, not mine, by leaving a request in the comment section. I'm not going to see it, and I'm not going to, remembering it. It's tough to track down. This way, if you really want one, you got to send it to the email address, guys, ltcommentary@gmail.com. That is a straight-up caricature of Ted Pierce, and the other one is Mike Maltese, and they actually do voice their characters here, their respective designs here. And one thing you'll notice about this cartoon right off the bat is that there's a very distinct color scheme, and the backgrounds are half of what makes this whole cartoon great. And this is one of the things that I remember about this cartoon a lot, is that it's to me, it's one of the cartoons where Chuck is still young and open-minded, and not, he's less of an ego, kind of a auteur, wants people to do things his way. Back in these days, in the early 40s, he was still experimenting a lot more with, and was a lot more allowing of people around him to do what they did best. And the first example of that is these two guys right here, obviously Mike Maltese and Ted Pierce. Mike Maltese wrote most of the best cartoons with Chuck in the late 40s and 50s. He was basically Chuck's right-hand man. And Ted Pierce did a lot of the earlier ones. In fact, he did this one. So the other one being, we all know that he had a... We all know, but it's known that Chuck Jones had a very close, personal, on-again, off-again relationship with Maurice Noble as his background person, but the backgrounds were not done by him here. Now listen to this real quick. That is I'm not sure if it's an actual record, but the voice there is Augie Goupil, or Gaupil, Augiegoupil. And he was a singer in the 30s and 40s, and he had a band, actually, Augie Goupil and his Royal Tahitians. So that may actually be a cut from one of his records, because never got credit for that sort of thing. But yeah, the other group of very talented artists that are helping Chuck on this are the background people, the Flurries, as I've heard them referred to by a lot of my animation friends. And it's not clear to me whether that is Gene Fleury and his wife Bernice Polifka, or if Bernice Polifka is also helping Gene and his wife. But Bernice is responsible. If you Google her, she's responsible for those really crazy tree designs in the background there. That, I don't know what you'd call that, but that background design that you see there. And also when Bugs goes up into this treehouse, the little red carpet that he sits on also has that weird pattern that she's right there, that she's so good at making work. If you Google her, she's got some amazing revolutionary art, especially revolutionary for the time, this abstract thing. But one thing I gotta say about this is that it's so cool is that, this cartoon, it's got such, there's like maybe 5 or 6 colors at play here, and they're chosen so well, and just, subconsciously you think of them as bright, up nice colors, but they're really there really isn't much in the way of bright colors going on. They're just good colors and they're happy colors, but they're, you know, they're tropical and everything, but they're not bright. If this cartoon was made today, you know, the color scheme wouldn't be as good, and you know, that red would be bright red, that yellow would be, you know, bright yellow. It wouldn't be yellow. If you'll excuse my and that skeleton would have been white, not, you know, off-white or pale, you know. There's a lot of homogenizing of this thing, of those colors now. But the other thing is, this cartoon was on a VHS. The first copy of this that I ever had was on a VHS tape called... Crap, what was it called? An Introduction... Oh, A Taste of Cartoon Network. Came out in 1993, and my local video store had it, and I taped a copy of it, and that's how I had my first copy of this cartoon, because it was on that tape, and it was basically, you know, showing you all the cool, you know, wonders of Cartoon Network.
But just imagine getting all your favorite tunes whenever you want them, day or night, 24 hours a day.
Which is basically a great thing before the internet. All right, I'm sure there's more stuff that I'm missing and everything, Catherine, or Mary Songstress. But as you can see, Ted and Mike are now going to eat each other, and we have nothing more to say. So, see you guys next week. Thank you.